What's going on, everybody? It's ASAP Flash wearing a Superman shirt. I know this is confusing. Just earlier, I was wearing a Batman beanie. What is life? I know what it is. I like comic books, and that's basically it. Even though, ironically, I don't read a lot of comic books, but whatever. I like shows and shit like that. And I'm getting off subject. That's pretty cool because you don't even really know what I'm gonna talk about now. Of course, you know it's up in the title or down here. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. How are you doing? How weird was that intro? Anyway, whatever. Okay, so that was weird. So obviously the movie that I'm gonna be talking about is somewhere in the title. It's called Zootopia. Yeah, I know I'm kind of late in watching that movie, but it was on Netflix and it was in my list, so I decided, what the hell? I'm just gonna check this movie out, see if it's any good. Of course, it's any good because all the videos I've been seeing about it is must be raving about it, so it must be something good. Anyway, so it was a pretty good movie. Yeah. I just kind of saw sorry, that was kind of weird. Anyway, no, I just yeah, no, actually, what the video that I saw on YouTube, it was basically kind of talking about like how this had kind of undertones of like what's going on and not politically but socially, I guess, with all the race baiting, I guess you could say, whatever. And after seeing this movie, I could totally understand where they're coming from. Although they do it in kind of a preachy way, it gets their point across while at the same time still focusing on the movie that they need to be told. But it doesn't, to me, at the same time, it doesn't really feel like it focuses too much on it. It's just kind of like, kind of saying like, hey, the predators right there, yeah, they're you know what they think they are, so that's what they kind of are, you know. But at the same time, it's kind of funny how like it has that red herring where it makes it seem like, out of context, of course, that the mayor, who happens to be a lion, is the one behind it all. But ironically, um, if I say spoiler alert, it seems kind of stupid considering the movie was out last year. So spoiler alert, I guess if you haven't seen it, the sheep is the one who's behind it. Shocking, I know, right? But it just seems kind of funny because it's like it seems kind of like a detective story, but for kids. But also at the same time, it doesn't kind of talk down to the kids, so the adults could enjoy it as well. So it's obviously like a movie for everyone. Everybody could enjoy it. Not like some films, like Cars, for example, where it just feels so corny and just so terrible. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Cars too, especially. It just felt, to be honest, I haven't really seen the whole movie. I just seen bits and pieces, but from what I saw of it, it just seemed so bloody, like cringy and bad. Like, yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's more or less the basic premise of the movie, but obviously it dives deeper than that. I don't really feel like talking too much about the plot. I mean, I'm not worried about spoilers because the movie was released last year, but I just wanted to kind of mention about some of the Easter eggs that was kind of like, for example, like Uber is spelled Zuber, Zuber. There's a Breaking Bad reference, which is funny though because most of the videos that I've seen about this movie literally don't mention that part. I mean, how can you not mention Breaking Bad in a Disney movie? That's so it's pretty cool how they did it though, because it's just like a guy in a lab. At first, I was like, okay, so what in the lab? And then the guy's wearing a yellow coat with a mask. And it's like, oh wow, I know what they're referencing here. And then there's two other characters. Um, I mean, obviously, like they had to change it a little bit. Walter is like Sheepter. I forgot what it was exactly, but like it said sheep or whatever. Let's just say sheeper right now. And Jesse is like, Bing, I know what the hell they're referencing. Breaking Bad, nice. Um, yeah. It's funny. And sometimes I forget the movie that I'm talking about, even after like I've just seen the movie. Sometimes I'm a little kind of like, okay, what good things did happen? You know what I mean? But since the movie's kind of old, whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I think there's more though. There's more? Yeah, I think there's more. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So you get when I don't edit videos, I just don't edit videos, and I'm gonna start. Anyway, yeah, it's a pretty good, cool movie. It definitely the type of movie that I would want in my Blu-ray collection sometime in the future. It's like it's a really entertaining movie, and there's a lot of cool Easter eggs and references. Obviously, references to future Disney movies, and a really clever one is when it references Moana as meow. Sometimes, for some reason, I can't really pronounce that word. Meowana, meow. I think that's it is. As obviously as Moana, and it's literally like a direct rip off of the poster with someone on a kind of like a sail, in the water and shit. And that's basically what I have for this review. It's not really much of a review. It's more like talking about the movie. Yeah. And then tomorrow I'm coming back with another review of drumroll the Batman Lego movie. I just decided on Batman Lego movie that I'm gonna see. You know, maybe sometime in the future I might check out Get Out, Get Out, Get Out, or just rent it on Redbox. Who knows? There's a lot of good movies out this year though. So many good movies, and not just comic book movies though. Like Kong Skull Island, that looks amazing. What also looks amazing is the one that's coming out this Friday, the Belko Experiment, which kind of reminds me of just straight up weird. I mean, because it's like it doesn't really feel like it's like Hollywood type movie, but it does feel like high quality. Like they really put their effort into it. I think it's also produced by the Blumhouse production pictures or whatever. That might have also produced Get Out. Get Out. But obviously this has a different tone in it. It's horror, yes, but it's more of a comedic value. Speaking of comedic, for some reason there's this one person that I don't know why, but they thought Get Out was comedy. And when they told me that, I was kind of thinking, "Are you sure you're watching the same movie? Are you sure you wasn't watching a Key and Peele sketch? Maybe you were. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is kind of long-winded, I know, but I tend to talk a lot. That's kind of what this is all about. Me talking to the camera and you watching my videos, right? Okay, so that's pretty much it. If you like my channel and you like all this that I'm doing, please like, subscribe, get on the notification squad, get notified, and I'm out like the flash and see you with another video.